Hey, I'm Grace. Thank you for visiting our website. Do you need a professional event manager? Do you need someone to take care of your event? Our professional team has experience, and we can assure you that you will get the best services. Check out our past work.
I recently started doing the product research for my second Amazon product. For my first product, I used Jungle Scout to do the research, but I wanted to try something different for my second one for some reasons I'll talk about here in a second. I started using AMZ Scout, and there are some pretty big differences between these two platforms that I want to make sure you're aware of before you go out and buy one, so you don't buy it and then be surprised by what you don't have or what you do have. So I'm going to go into all the differences here between the Chrome extensions, also the differences between their product discovery platforms. The biggest difference that I talk about in this video is the difference in the accuracy. Okay, I found one of these to be a lot more accurate than the other, basing off of my private label product. So if you guys do buy one of these products, Jungle Scout or AMZ Scout, I would really appreciate it if you do use one of my affiliate links down below. Okay, it helps support me as a seller and as a YouTuber. I mean, it costs me a lot of money to buy the pro extensions for both of these platforms. So also, if you do that, I'm throwing in my new PDF, 7 ways to differentiate a product to make it distinctively better than the competition. So directions on how to get that are below. Now let's go into the video and show you the difference between the accuracy. So right here, I have my private label product. Its sales for the last 30 days here, what it was for each of these days, and then also what the Jungle Scout extension and the AMZ Scout extension were showing for sales for the past 30 days. So what I mean by that is if you go here and you go to the actual extension, it shows you the estimated sales for the last 30 days. That's what I'm showing you right here. What's most important though is these numbers down here, okay? AMZ Scout on average was off by 33%. Jungle Scout was off by 72%. Now, I wish I had, a lot more data to bring to you guys. I just have my one product. Now, what I wish I had was like 20 or 30 products to bring. But the reason I started this is because I've seen in a lot of the Amazon seller Facebook groups that people were complaining about the accuracy of Jungle Scout. So one thing I noticed is that Jungle Scout, it's almost always over, okay? Almost always overestimating the actual sales. You could see on this day right here, it overestimated my sales by 175%, okay? What's scary about this is that I've seen a lot of sellers get into products by just checking out the Chrome extension and not actually tracking the products. So if a new seller comes in and sees on this one day that, oh my gosh, the products are selling so well, and it's just because of a one-day glitch, that really concerns me, okay? If it was off by 67%, sure, that's bad, but that's recoverable if it's a good enough niche. This is maybe not recoverable from. That's incredibly high. So, I mean, that's what you see for the average. I've got it graphed out here too. Blue is AMZ Scout. Jungle Scout is in the orange, and the actual, he's here in the gray. So let's go take a look at the differences here displayed in actual search results. So let's take a look at the extensions. Here's the Jungle Scout extension. One thing I do like about it is it loads a little bit faster than the AMZ Scout extension. You can see I've got the Pro for both of these too. Loads a little bit faster. Now let me load up the AMZ Scout one. Well, it did actually load pretty quick. And here are the results. So let's take a look and actually compare the sales estimate numbers. The one thing Jungle Scout does do is it includes these sponsored products, which you may or may not want. It's not usually what I want to see. But let's take a look first. First things first, we've got the Hamilton Beach, the #1 natural result. It's showing 8,200 sales a month on Jungle Scout and 5,900 here on AMZ Scout. It's probably a 35 to 40% higher on Jungle Scout. For the second result, we've got 2,800 sales a month. Jungle Scout 3,500 again, probably 35 to 40% higher. That's just my best math guess. Okay, I haven't actually calculated it out. One thing I do really like about the AMZ Scout Pro extension is it shows you the available from date. So you could see that the second raked seller on Coffee Makers has just released at the time of recording less than 2 months ago, okay, on 2/24/18, and right now it's 4/11/18. So you could see that this product came out 2 months ago and they're already crushing it in the coffee maker niche. And this is a pretty competitive niche here. So when I see somebody that just came out very recently like this guy, that's one thing I really like about this extension, is that you could see when they were released. And if they just came out a month or two ago and they're already crushing it, well, maybe you could come in and do the same thing. Also, the Jungle Scout, the AMZ Scout includes the bestseller. It lets you know if they're a bestseller. That's what BS stands for. Bestseller and single serve brewers, you can see. It also shows you the weight of the product, which can be nice. I don't really use that, but I do use the available from. Jungle Scout doesn't have either of those. They both got opportunity score here. You can see AMZ Scout showing this as a 2, Jungle Scout showing this as a 4. Other than that, the Chrome extensions are pretty similar. As far as Chrome extensions go, I almost have to recommend the AMZ Scout Pro. It's what I've been using because it's just so much more accurate, okay? Like Jungle Scout, it's kind of scary that it's showing 77% off and almost always over. So I really do recommend the AMZ Scout Pro as far as extensions goes. Let's go take a look at the the actual platforms here. So the platforms here, this is the Jungle Scout one, and I believe this is the AMZ Scout one. They look almost the exact same. We've got, as far as, you can pick your category, pick your filters. One thing Jungle Scout does include is that you can exclude keywords or include keywords, which is nice if you want to exclude like Nike or other brands. AMZ Scout does not have that as of yet. Other than that, though, everything is very similar. One thing that I do really like about AMZ Scout is that they actually have a built-in keyword tool. Now this comes free. It's not like an extra paid thing, and this comes free with every one of their plans. And it's a lot like Merchant Words if you've ever used that. So if you're paying $9 a month for Merchant Words, or I believe it's even $30 a month now, you don't need to pay for Merchant Words anymore, okay? This, I don't know how accurate the sales volume is. The search volume is. I have no clue how accurate the estimated monthly search volume is. But again, it's very helpful for you to figure out very similar searches to the one you're actually looking for. I have used this for my actual product that I have up right now. Which in case this is your first time to the channel, I have a product out that's making about $1,000 a month profit. It's my first product, and again, hoping to get more out. But that comes included, and AMZ Scout is a little bit cheaper here. AMZ Scout, you can see the web app is $30 a month. Here on Jungle Scout, it is $39. So, sorry, this is $30 a month, and this is $40 a month. So it's $10 a month cheaper to use AMZ Scout. Plus, it comes with that keyword research if that's something you're interested in. Overall, what I recommend, at least what I've been using, I mean, you can use whatever you want, but what I have been using is AMZ Scout because the web app is a little cheaper. And most importantly, though, the Chrome extension is just so much more accurate, okay? I wish I had a lot more products to prove its accuracy, but I've just heard a lot of people complaining about the accuracy in those Facebook groups for Amazon sellers. One other thing I should mention is that a lot less people are using AMZ Scout. So I don't have any way to prove this, but I would think that since less people are using AMZ Scout, the products that you would find are going to have less competition coming in to compete against you. Again, I don't have any way to prove that, but I know everybody is using Jungle Scout. It's got the best marketing out there. So AMZ Scout's maybe a way to find products that have less competition coming forth, okay? I believe that is... so let's talk about what I'm using right now, because there's two different ways you could do it. Really, when it comes to the Chrome extension, it's got to be AMZ Scout just because of the accuracy. And as far as the actual web app goes, I mean, the web app could really go either way. If you're already using Jungle Scout, you could just keep using it. If you're just starting, then AMZ Scout is a little bit cheaper. But then again, Jungle Scout does have some premium things here, like the premium things like the Niche Hunter. I've used it and haven't really had much success using it. Up to 2 users. I mean, just give your username and info to your best friend. That's what the rest of us have been doing. With that, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's really given you some insight into what is the difference between these 2 platforms. Again, if you're going to sign up for one of these platforms, I would really appreciate it if you use my link below. I also will give you the free PDF on 7 ways to differentiate your product and make it way better than the competition. That comes free when you use my links. With that, if you guys would like the video and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll bringing you more of these comparison videos between different platforms that are available.
So, I hope you liked our video and that you'll give us a call. Thank you very much.